Hey, we're Sisyphus, and you're watching our three-part documentary on Absolute Zero EP, the making of Absolute Zero EP. Ta-da!
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 Yeah, so, here it is.
Transition! Sponsored by Doritos.
Yeah, dude, we're gonna sponsor Doritos. Same time we'll
This
sponsor
next
Taco
segment
Bell.
is brought to you by Doritos.
The chip with the crunch.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Is that even their slogan?
No.
It's like a taco from Taco Bell without the meat and stuff inside.
Okay.
It's like the show. It's like, why did I think of that?
Okay, well, we're back with Sisyphus Talks, Absolute Zero EP, The Aftermath. I'm Julian, I'm here with Kike and Carlos, and we're Sisyphus, and we're gonna talk about our new EP, Absolute Zero. So guys, what are your thoughts on it?
I think
Anyway.
it came out okay.
What about you, Carlos? Do you like it?
Do I like it? I like playing it.
So you like it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as their worst stuff.
Tell me
It's
more.
not as best as their good stuff. I feel like there's melodies we didn't use. We actually wrote down and tabbed out stuff, so that was cool.
Yeah.
With the Christmas thing. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And then that was interesting. And then what else? It's heavy and not heavy and melodic, progressive,
It's one for the ages.
pushing boundaries,
Doritos.
social boundaries, with themes of mass murderers, people drowning. What else? Northern Lights, voyages, craziness,
So,
emotional.
yeah. Gonna stop you right there. So you wrote, let me see, about 2 songs on the album, right? Like
Yeah.
pretty much. Tell us about them.
Horrible songs. The first one.
Speak up. Come on.
The first song we did was we called it Thin Ice, and I felt like it was the first one we ever wrote all together with lyric wise. And we sat down, we all did an actual part. What did I do? I don't know. I think I did a shitty part.
Very cathartic, man. Cathartic.
So we got all together and sat down and did it, and we had tied themes of special certain events with broad themes of emotional things. And
Like, seriously, what's it about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
A
I
guy
remember
drowning
that. Yeah, no, that's what I
It's about
remember.
a guy drowning.
with ties to emotional and what his
To
impact in
emotional.
life is. And then my second song was Out of Dark Days.
Mhm.
I was basing this into the first. It was a song about, oh, you gotta be happy, man. That's what life is about. But
You
it
wanted it to sound angry.
exactly. No, but the thing is, and then it led off in its own path, and it became a song about suicide, mass murderers' minds and what they go through, how they feel separated and stuff like that.
That song's really dark. What is wrong with you?
Feel dark sometimes.
And what can you tell us about the music for those 2 songs?
What do you think of it bass-wise?
No.
No. For what Thin Ice, it complements the song, I guess. It's got its parts where I sing, which that's not happening again. And then for Outer Dark Days, now it's pretty heavy, which I enjoy playing.
Mhm.
I just wish it was like 10 minutes long. Be a 10-minute breakdown.
So,
Dun
Kike,
dun dun
let's talk about your
dun
songs.
dun dun.
You did about 2. I guess we all did about 2. There's 6 songs on the album. Which are your 2?
Bittersweet Departure and fuck. That other one.
I believe it's called Fireplace. Can you
Oh
tell
yeah,
us
yeah,
about
yeah.
that?
Fireplace.
Oh, Depression Inc.
Yeah. Well.
Feel good. Feel
uh,
bad.
for Fireplace,
Ooh.
I basically wrote it down a guitar riff. And every time I write a guitar riff, it just goes bad.
Yeah, well, we kept the chorus riff. It was actually pretty cool. It's very nice. I like it.
Yeah.
Nice mellow song.
Nice, roomy song.
Can you tell us about the lyrics?
Well,
Your thought process.
Your experiences, what things you read.
we kind of
I don't know.
Carlos and I were kind of just working on the lyrics while you were working on the guitar. So
Yeah.
And we were like,
Uh,
sad, 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 depressed.
So out of nowhere, I was just like thinking, and I'm all like, "Oh, that sounds good with this," and it's like, "Oh, we can make it sad by putting this thing on."
Yeah,
And I was just like, "Carlos, I think I have something," and I sang the whole song. He's like, "Yeah, that sounds good." And I'm like, "Dude, get a piece of paper before I forget."
I remember that riff in the middle where it's like near, 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 near.
Oh,
Where we were just messing around.
Oh,
Right?
yeah.
And it just like came out like that on guitar, and we're like, let's put it in the song.
sounds good.
It sounded good.
It sounds like
Ta-da.
most of our songs.
We accidentally discovered it.
Yeah. It's like,
Uh.
this riff's pretty good. Let's just use it for a song.
Yeah.
Let's just throw it in there.
I feel like we were trying to convey the feeling of a boy alone on a fireplace.
I thought it was what?
That is about getting cold.
Whatever.
I thought it was sad. I thought it was being sad by a fireplace.
Let's go to song meetings, look it up.
Oh,
Well, what about your other
because they're always right. That's right.
What about your other song, Bittersweet?
Departure.
Yeah, Bittersweet Departure.
Talk about that deeply.
Deeply. Well, that was the first song I really like sat down and I'm all like, okay, I'm gonna work on these lyrics, like actually work on them, then go ask you guys what you guys think about it.
Like a boss.
Then like work on it again, and then like slap myself silly, and then work on it again. Just constant working.
Looks like you were pounding an ass.
I
oh,
worked that shit. But I don't know. And then like lyric wise, I was trying to tell this story, and I'm just like, okay,
Story about what?
Yeah, tell us about the story.
the story. Well, this boy meets this girl. They like fall madly in love with each other, and then the girl just like
Just like what?
becomes a bitch.
Just like why?
Why? I don't know. It wasn't in the song.
You should have been.
What was your inspiration for this?
What's my inspiration for this?
Yeah.
Life lessons.
Life lessons.
Life experiences.
Society.
Society.
Society shrugged my soul.
And the music, you wanted it to be like 10 minutes long. But
Yeah.
Like
Like 6.
Symphony.
Yeah. I don't know.
That looks like a captain helmet.
Oh, dude, that actually does. That's pretty cool.
So
I'm not wearing my
gone
glasses, I can't
off
see it.
into the
Closer?
great unknown.
Closer? Bring it closer. Like closer to me though. I can't really see it.
Oh yeah, glasses.
Cool.
No, now since we're talking about Sailor, we'll go next to Julian. What about your song Into the Great Unknown?
Yes, my song. It's about a guy going into the great unknown. And sounds really cool. I like all the guitar stuff I wrote. I'm proud of that. What do you guys think?
And it was the first one I actually had like a little. What is it called? The fill between the chorus. There's a little progression that switch there. It's like dum 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 dum.
Yes, but what does that mean to us?
I don't know. It makes the song feel a lot more
Structured.
empty, structured,
Yeah.
I guess. And then, so where did you get your inspiration for this song?
It came to me in a dream. No,
Like every good song should.
I don't know. I think it was just at school, and these lyrics popped into my head, and I quickly wrote them down, and I made a whole song about that.
Interesting.
Amazing what can happen when you're bored, fourth period. And
Your next song.
yeah, I also have another song that I wrote called Northern Lights. It's about Northern Lights.
You guessed it.
Northern Lights, you know, in the north. There are lights in the sky. Yeah, I really like that one too. I really like how the music came out. There's this part in the beginning in the introduction that they like to call the Christmas riff.
The Christmas riff.
Because they think the guitar sounds like a Christmas song. I mean, I don't see it. I really.
You don't
Really
need
don't.
to see. You can hear it.
Cut. Well, yeah, I don't really hear that, but you know what I mean. Shut up. I like how that came out. Like,
It sounds really good
it's really inspired by Mastodon.
and basic.
Yeah, basic.
What? Basic?
I don't know.
Band.
I don't know. But
Okay, and what do you guys think about the album as a whole? Like, were we trying to make a unifying theme, or
was it?
what do you guys think about this as an album? Well, not as an E EP.
I felt like it was a collection of songs that all laid the point about being cold, or something dealing with winter. That's what it feels. We tried, but some
Loneliness.
songs steered away. And loneliness and the darkness that comes from the cold.
Hmm.
Winter, how cold it is.
Tell me about your
Just like
mother.
Alaska. what?
No, what do you think about it, Keegan?
I pretty much just think that it's all mostly sadness. It's all mostly sadness to me.
So, if the kids back home watching this were to listen to it, you think they'd be depressed? They'd get a sense of depression?
Well, I don't want to make anybody depressed with my music.
Depends if they listen to my song.
Dark, dark, dark.
I want to make them realize that winter is a really cold and sad time. And
You gotta make through it, just like
Yeah.
life. You gotta get on with it.
Yeah, I don't really think we conveyed that at all.
yeah, me neither.
I feel
but-
like we convey the power of it being cold.
Don't commit suicide, kids. That's bad.
Don't listen to my song. Don't listen.
Don't listen to Carlos at all.
Next album, I'm gonna write darker lyrics.
Yeah, I really like this EP. I like how we all came together and we made songs that, well, I myself am proud of. That we could write them and record them and say that they're, songs that we did. And I'm proud of that, and I love you guys so much.
The chairs?
I think it's time. I think it's time.
I think it's time
I
too.
think it's time. It's time to go.
What are you doing? Wait, can you even see it? There it is. That's the artwork for our new EP, Absolute Zero, by Sisyphus.
Let's talk with Carlos, one of the band members who actually made this album artwork. Isn't it nice, kids? Isn't it? Talk about it.
What about it?
Talk about it.
How it came to me?
Yeah. What
Hold it.
The thing is, when I was reading this book, what is it called?
Jimmy Corrigan, the smartest kid on earth.
You should read that book.
Yeah.
It's fucking-
Read
By-
books.
Look it up.
Look at it. It's a comic book, but it's really good. And there's a part where because he has mental issues, so he's dreaming about him being at war. And the title for that thing was A Chilly Morning in April, and there was a cool art thing going on because it's a comic. So it was a picture, and what is it called? I really liked it, so I carried over the theme to winter, and that's why you see a bird on top, because it's a recurring theme in the book. In the cartoons he draws and everything, and I felt it was inspired by that, so that was there. And then I felt, what better way to symbolize loneliness and despair in winter than a guy randomly walking all alone? Just, you can't even tell his face or anything. He's just covered by darkness.
So what you're saying is you were inspired by the artwork of Jimmy Corrigan.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. As you can tell, Da Vinci he is not. But it still came out very nice, very clean. Absolute Zero EP. We have finished it, and if you guys want a copy of it, you can talk to us about it, and we will make a copy. And we're going to have to ask money for this. We're really sorry about that. But it's going to be by donation. So whatever you want to pay, we're going to accept that. As long as you pay something. You could even pay a penny. We hope you don't pay a penny, but we'll take it.
As long as it's currency. I don't
Yeah.
want, we don't want to
Yeah.
be paid in paper clips and just be like, here's like
American currency, you know.
what if we get like a pound?
Man,
That's too much work to
Yeah,
turtle.
it's too much.
Wait, just support music! Support
Yeah.
music!
Apostle Hardcore.
Wait, Carlos, there's something about the artwork I wanted to ask you. There's smoke coming out of the house. Does somebody live there?
There's a fireplace.
Oh ho ho.
Isn't it his own house? It's his
So
own
It's
he
house.
his house
He
now?
left the fire unattended.
Yeah, dude,
That's
it's
a
like
hazard.
yeah.
It's not like it's a log cabin.
Perhaps
man.
it's
What if
young-
it is?
It's perhaps young Evelyn waiting for Gideon to return home.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
there's
But
a
she
twist.
left him. But
For another man. Oh god.
Oh god.
She leaves the fire to know I still love you.
Wait,
What?
makes no
That's
sense.
bad, dude. Wait,
You're the drunk. No.
wait. Evelyn left Gideon, and then Gideon's the guy from Fireplace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Gideon
it all
is there.
ties in.
So that's Gideon?
Yeah.
To find himself.
What
he
the
sells-
fuck? No,
To
no.
find yourself, you gotta lose yourself, man.
Wait, I thought Gideon would look different though.
Like how it's a silhouette.
Yeah.
I know.
It could be a girl for all you know.
I know, but every time I think of Gideon, I think of like this beast that looks like a freaking griffin.
Like the band.
Oh yeah, that's why maybe. So I thought he would have like wings and shit.
Kike, are you a furry?
Are you a brony?
Are you
Time
a,
to
no, no,
time
no.
to confront you.
No, are you a
about
furry?
furries?
Are you a furry?
What? No.
You think your character is a griffin? Are you Gideon? Do you just look like a griffin, Kike? Do you go to your sick conventions? Talk about animals? Huh?
And how do you like to put it in them? How you like to put it in them?
Do that? They just wear costumes of animals and then have their orgies. Yeah, you caught that shame out.
Sick animal orgies. You want
This
to
has
put
been
into
Real
Gideon,
Talk
don't
with
you?
Sisyphus. He is Gideon. God damn it.
Exactly.
Okay, we're gonna stop here.
What
Wait,
else
wait,
can we
wait,
talk
wait.
about?
Is that the late Gideon Jones in?
What?
Is that the late Gideon Jones in? You know,
It's
From
not
Thin
a
Ice?
lake. That's not a lake.
what?
Getting into the lake.
I was all like, damn, Carlos.
Oh, see, his story is a bittersweet departure, and then he goes off into the great unknown to seek out, what he's gonna do with his life.
Northern Lights.
And he goes to the northern lights, he goes to the Arctic, and he sees the lights. And he drowns himself because he doesn't know what to do.
Wait.
Don't forget
Fireplace. is in the
Fireplace.
middle.
Fireplace is right after Bittersweet.
Yeah.
Right before Into the Great Unknown.
Yeah.
We didn't put the albums like this, just so you know. Don't worry about it.
Wait. So what about Out of Dark Days?
What about Out of Dark Days?
Where does that go?
That's a filler.
That's a filler. I thought that would like.
Shouldn't it lead him from going crazy to drowning?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, but then it talks about like killing people. There's a monster inside of me. Edgy.
Edgy. No, I think that works.
I guess.
So what was it? Bittersweet Departure, Fireplace, Into the Great Unknown,
Northern Lights.
Northern Lights, Out of Dark Days, Thin Ice,
The nice.
and that's nothing how it goes in the album.
That's how the
Yeah.
storyline goes.
We
but that's not how the track
we
goes.
accidentally made a concept album.
We made it. That's a concept album in the making
About Gideon.
about Gideon.
But
Wait, can we make another concept album about what happens to Evelyn?
no, screw that.
Screw Evelyn.
She was big. She left
Yeah.
Gideon.
Yeah, that's fucked
It's like
up.
500 Days of Summer.
Guess that's where I got my inspiration from.
Yeah, I guess.
I think we're done.
Yeah, but it is kind of a concept album, I guess. It's
Of
supposed to
sorts.
tie in. Well, we didn't want it to tie in like that. That was just kind of an accident right now. But it all has to deal with, the feelings of winter, loneliness, the cold, searching for some sort of meaning in your life.
Heat.
Why are
Okay,
you
love.
in this band? Searching for love in all the right places.
If
Yes.
you were Evelyn, she's
All
a
you OG
bitch.
Sisyphus out there, it's
Keep
for
it
you,
original.
man. It's for you. Hey, man, don't laugh. Don't laugh at our OG fans.
The original.
OGS, man. Yo, this is a shout out to our boy Dustin.
Dustin!
Dustin!
OG.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm blind. I can't see.
Forgot.
Okay. So we're here to talk about the equipment that we use on the Absolute Zero EP. So, Carlos, talk about what did you use?
For my drum set, I used a D-Drum Diablo set 4-piece. 4-piece. With,
You didn't use both times?
I used one
I
time.
thought you used
No.
them.
And what else? That and a PDP bass pedal, double bass pedal, and Sabian drum and Sabian cymbals.
And Kike, what about you?
Looking for endorsements.
What about you, Kike?
I used an Ibanez 4-string. I don't know what model it is. Fuck.
4-string bass.
4-string bass, yeah, it was a bass. With like bassy sound with bassy strings. And what?
Wait.
Wait. We used Orson's, one of our friends' keyboard amp whenever we played live. But we have a little
We're talking about recording. What did you use recording?
cable.
Okay.
And then we just plugged it in straight to the audio.
That's true.
Yeah.
We'll talk about recording like a little bit later.
Cool. Well, that's all I used then. Oh, and picks. I used big stubby picks. They're 3mm.
Endorsement? I hear an endorsement coming.
Endorsement. Oh, no. They're good. They're good.
Right. And
What about you, Mr. Biddle?
I use just an Ibanez guitar. I'm also not sure about the model, and can't remember what strings I used because I used a lot of strings. Oh, I used Ernie Ball strings. Ernie
Yeah.
Ball.
Nickel wound.
And I also used a foot switch pedal, a Bad Horsey Wah on, I believe, Bittersweet Departure, and on Fireplace I used a chorus pedal.
It's a boss pedal, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is a boss
yeah.
pedal.
Okay, so now we get into the depth of recording. How did we record all of this? Well, most of the parts, like for Kika's bass, we couldn't really use his amp, so we just plugged it straight into the interface, which that was cool.
Well, tell us about that setup. Like, people watching are going to be like, interface, technical terms, man. Crazy.
What an interface is, it compresses sound and digitally sends it to GarageBand, and from there we were able to create those sounds to make it sound like a bass. Those notes to become a bass. That's what we use. And then for for my drums and stuff, what we used is a mixer. For a mixer is when you plug in microphone cables and all that stuff, and you get to mix the levels up and down. And that way, before we put it into the interface, it would already be pre-mixed, and we use that. And then for Julian's guitar, we used a straight line out into the interface too, like Kika's guitar. Like Kika's bass, but his guitar amp has an out, so that way me and Julian could play at the same time. And then for vocals, we just recorded with a regular vocal mic.
And we put that straight into the interface as well.
And do you know what models your interface and your mixer?
The interface is a M Audio Pro Tools interface, and the mixer is a Behringer something.
Yeah.
It's a discontinued model.
Yeah, but Behringer's pretty good. When it comes to mixers,
Yeah.
that works well.
It worked very well. And how we recorded this, well, after we finished writing the songs and had everything down, what we would do is me and Carlos would record our guitar and drum parts together.
Respectively.
Yes.
Respectively.
Good job. And then Kike would record his bass part, and he would record his singing part. And of course, Carlos had some singing parts too that he recorded as well, and they would do that in tandem. And that is how we recorded Absolute Zero, the E EP.
Now we go into the people we'd like to thank. Kike, anyone you'd like to thank for crediting this album to?
I'd like to thank all the people that piss me off, all the people that make me sad. You guys had a really big impact on my lyrics.
It's all about Kike.
It's all about you.
Julian?
I'd like to thank my parents for letting me come to their house and record every Sunday. Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Biddle.
Yeah.
Hi, parents, mommy and daddy. Yeah. Yeah, I'd also like to thank my dad for getting me into music, getting me my guitar, teaching me everything I have to know. Thanking Carlos's parents for putting up with our music.
Carlos's neighbors.
Yeah.
Neighbors, everyone.
All the friends and everyone we know who supports us. All the local musicians who, I guess, are our peers and our friends in music.
People from
Production.
Until the Avalanche,
wasn't
Ocean Lies
done.
Ahead,
Ocean Lines. Serene Iconoclast.
Serene Iconoclast. Continue, Julian.
Okay, yeah, I'm done. Carlos.
Okay, I would like to thank my mom for putting this perfect person into this world. Thank you, Mom. And my parents.
Can you bitch anymore?
Just my parents for just really supporting my musician habits and all that stuff. And then my girlfriend. You know, she really helped a lot. If you know what I mean. But yeah, and
You
then
almost didn't
people
really.
that supported our bands, like other local bands, like as was said before, Until the Avalanche, Serena Iconoclast, Ocean Lies Ahead. People from there are really good friends with us, so go support them too.
Phil.
Phil from Pony Productions. He's nice too. He was able to put us on a
Whoa.
couple shows.
He's not with Pony Productions anymore, is he, right?
No, he still is.
Really? I thought something happened.
No, I think we're done here.
I think we're done here. Too.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Kike. I'd like to thank the Academy for...
I'd like to thank the Rolling Stone.
The Rolling Stone. Leviathan. 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 Leviathan.